I thought the second and third quarter we played hard. First quarter and last quarter when we got the big lead, we just started turning it over, not playing defense, whatever. Once again, gave up way too many offensive rebounds. We do that on Tuesday against Baylor. We're in trouble. So if y'all want to know what we're doing the next 2 days, I think it's very easy. We'll be boxing out for 2 days. I thought turnovers, I think we had 5 at halftime, and then we ended up 15, and we just got lax. We got the lead and just started throwing the ball around the place. But, you know, overall, you know, this team beat us twice last year. You know, that it's good to get a win here at home.
Nice to see Tiana come in there and
yeah,
some shots.
It was good to get Tiana back. She got tired, but, you know, it was good to get her back in the mix a little bit, especially heading into Baylor game on Tuesday.
In that first quarter and then into the second, Tyneese heating up obviously was, you needed something to happen offensively.
Yeah, she got hot. And then I also thought Shania played hard. She just got out of control there a little bit. But I thought she played extremely hard. I was happy for her play. I thought Jessica Morton played hard at the point. Both of them did. Monet, once again, got in foul trouble. You got to quit doing that. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people played double-figure minutes.
Mike, you got any thoughts on, in basketball, why players, you know, sometimes go on hot streaks like that? I mean, it seems like the basket's 5 feet up there, and yeah, and it goes, everything you throw up goes in.
Especially young players, well, I think if they hit their first couple, they just think everything's going to go in. And the problem with that is they just keep shooting, whether it's going in or not. But, you know, she can score now. Make no doubt about it. She can score. She's going to be a great player for us. She's going to be a great player for us. I like our freshmen. I've said that. I like Katrina. I like Alexis. I like Tyneese. I like them 3 freshmen. I think them 3 freshmen are going to have a lot of great games for West Virginia. You know, if you look, Shania's a sophomore, Tiana's a sophomore, and those Fred. I mean, we got a good base, young base.
Like this second and third quarters, you held them to single digits in both those quarters. Is that something defensively that you were stressing to them, or?
Yeah, I mean, they just kept running that flat screen by point guard. I mean, that point guard, what was she? Dean was 3 for 18. I mean, they just kept running that same play, and she wasn't hitting. Our biggest problem was when she wasn't hitting, we weren't rebounding. They were getting second shots. But I thought Ariel, again, doesn't worry about scoring, has 0 points but 11 rebounds. She does that for us. She had 2 assists, 1 block, 2 steals. I mean, you got to have players willing to do the little things, and she's one of those players that'll do the little things and keeps us under control a lot.
Cook Taylor kind of went off there in the fourth quarter. Was it just?
Yeah, well, they started isolating our freshman and went one-on-one. She hit some shots.
Coach, you know, when you talk about the things that went poorly, and clearly it's like 2 quarters were good and 2 quarters weren't so much, but to then win by 22 points, I mean, against a team that beat you twice last year and you have so many new pieces this year, what do you learn about your team when they can still have that convincing of a victory despite
well, it is.
That
just tells you we're getting better. You know, the good part about having players that can come in, a lot of players off the bench, is you see who's playing well. You know, last year, if we weren't playing well, it was too bad. We just weren't playing well. We didn't have a lot of people to put in. This year we do, and we have some pieces that we didn't have last year. So you can bring a Tyneese in. She's playing well. You know, one game, Alexis Brewer's playing well. The last 2 games, Des played well. You know, you can bring some pieces in that you saw tonight again. We put Bria at the 4. We're going to do that once in a while. put the shooters out there, put Bria at the 4. Now she'll attack at the high post. So there's a lot of pieces, with a lot of different combinations we can go with this year that we haven't had in a couple of years.
Tuesday going to be a interesting basketball night in this town, I guess. With
Yeah.
you guys playing at Baylor and Kansas here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's what this league is
Yeah,
about.
that's what
I
it's
mean,
about. Exactly right. You know, you got to go play, and you're going to play good teams night in, night out. And you know, like I told the players in there, we don't rebound against Baylor. They're just going to be throwing it until they make it, and everybody will foul out. We may not have enough players if we don't block out against Baylor. Might have to say my 4 is on the floor if we don't box out.
Any other questions?
What can you say about this streak of 3 straight Big 12 conference games you guys?
After last year, it's great. You know, I mean, it's great. I mean, last year, I said after we beat Kansas State, at least we won one more away game we did last year. We won one away game at Oklahoma State, which was ranked. And so this team, hey, we're going to win some games now. We're going to win some games. Our inexperience is going to cost us some, but we're going to win some games. And I've said before the season started, I like this team. I like our young players, and our veterans are doing what they need to do.